Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hobby Night. I am Angela, and today we're back in the Hobby Night workshop because I have a variety of prints to continue to work on. Obviously, last time we were working on the helmet. I have had zero time to do anything else. Oh my gosh, Luke, have you gifted 2 memberships? Just the 1 membership. Regardless, Luke, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Neon Treon, welcome to the Hobby Night Legion. It's lovely to have you join us. And everybody who's in chat, it is lovely to see you guys. How are you doing? How are you doing? Did you have a good weekend? I had an extremely, insanely busy weekend, which is why, hello, everybody. Which is why today I'm focusing on continuing to work on the props. So I do have the helmet. We are gonna be doing some a little bit more sanding on this because I have some like sort of detailed sanding left to do. There's a few bigger areas, but it's mostly detail stuff. Then we'll probably do the same thing on our shoulder pad. However, I have a second shoulder that I need to prep with the filler. So we're gonna be doing that first. But that isn't the only thing that I have to prep with filler, for you see, I have a knife. Look at my big knife. It's basically a short sword for me. It's huge. But we printed a combat knife, a Space Marine combat knife, and it is massive. And I need to filler primer it. So, well, actually first I need to wood fill it. Then I need to filler primer it. So that's what we're gonna do first. So before we get into that, because I need to put a mask on for that, which will muffle me a little bit, I just wanted to say hello to everybody in chat. JPP, it's lovely to see you from Chile. Captain Comic Geek, ahoy, it's lovely to see you. Adam, it's lovely to see you. Craig and Havman and Luke, how you guys doing? Where we sat today, we are in front of the 3D printer. I'm in sort of the middle of the garage to try to help protect my computer. My computer. Spooky.
Just showing them where the
where
the room is in relation.
Yes. Here I am. Ta-da! Yeah, I was gonna.
The door.
There we go. Hello there, left-handed dragon. It's lovely to see you. Yes, wood filler. We're all clever and horny here. Yes. Okay. I should actually probably gear up though.
Are you supposed to give one of these to Shay?
I'm gonna give that to her during the Pokemon stream where it's more relevant.
Is that this weekend?
No, that is the pumpkin stream. This weekend.
I can't keep any of them straight.
Okay, it's very easy. Okay, it's very easy.
Oh God. It's a failed print.
It is a failed print. Be careful of my shoes. It's the wrong way. It's the wrong. No. Why are you like this? Oh, right, Chaos Cultist. Right, you're Chaos.
Man in a small river town, deep in the heart of the deep south. Where you see, I was raised in the kudzu forests of deep Appalachia by a family of rabid chipmunks. Redneck chipmunks. Unfortunately, chipmunks don't live very long, so inevitably I had to be adopted by a human family.
Oh, is there Warhammer Day on the 25th? Are they doing a,
I was doing a bit.
I know, but you paused. Saw that there was a Warhammer Day. We'll need to look into that. I might need to do a stream. If they're doing a like reveal stream, that'll be cool. You were raised by chipmunks though? That's wild.
Isn't it the Skulls preview?
You know, no. Well, he says it's Warhammer Day, which is like normally one of their actual.
Whatever, but isn't there always like a Halloween-ish release?
You know, there might be.
They gotta like show off all the Christmas stuff.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yes. Ooh, you've got another 2 hours left on your drive back to work? Rough. I'm so sorry, Godzilla. That sounds... Well, I mean, at least you'll have my screeching voice to entertain you along the way.
Dulcet tones.
My dulcet tones. My Batman.
As you are going to be breaking out the hazardous chems, I'm going to open this door, correct, for cross ventilation. We have 2 doors open in the room. It's also pretty warm outside, so I'm not worried about screwing the printer.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Alrighty, let's get the wood below.
I recommend not having your phone near it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Redneck chipmunks come a little different than regular chipmunks. That makes sense. Also, hello, Halfman. It's lovely to see you in chat. Oh, whoa. Whoa, making a mess. Okay, let's start with that amount and see where we get to. I'm gonna do the... Probably put that up right. I'm gonna do the second shoulder first. My brain malfunctioned on what this piece was. And then we'll work on the knife, because I figure the knife is going to be a bigger piece. It's probably going to take a little longer, and that's the plan. My computer last time did get a little dusty. Also, thank you for subscribing. Chan Ying Sang, it's lovely to have you join us. Oh, right, I can't do this with my fingers. Unless I want to break my nail, which I don't have right now, because I clipped them all off. Where? I need a thingamadoodle. I need a thingamadoodle. This'll work. There. Oop. Okay, well, I thought it would work. Please open. Please. Please open. Whoop. Whoop. There it goes. Does it give me a direction to pour? No. Okay, I think that will be good. If we need to add in more, we can. Mix. Yeah, that's feeling good. All right, let's start brushing on. So Leo the Third, what's happening is I am using a little bit of, I'm using a mix of 2 parts wood filler to 1 part acetone. And I'm using that to fill in the small seams or print lines on my props that I made for my Imperial Guard cosplay. I'm very excited about. This is the second shoulder that I'm working on, so. We've already done one. I've actually started sanding that one. For this one, we just finished printing a little while ago. So we're filling this one. Oh, the knife? Yeah, no, the knife's great, isn't it? There we go, that's looking good. Yes, and then you get to listen to my 3D printer in the background. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know, it's been going good, been going very well so far. Honestly, the only thing that delayed me was the fact that I had an extremely busy weekend where I just could not find time to to do anything with this, but honestly, it was a very good weekend, so I'm not really complaining. It was long and very filled, but very nice. That's what she said, I feel like. This could be added there. Oh, it was a version of the knife. It was the tip. So but what happened was when we, I'll explain it later when I'm not using the acetone. Well, actually no, I'll do it. So basically what happened with the first time we printed the knife is we printed it so that, because it's three sections, or it's multiple sections. So it's this front section till about here. Sorry, so this front section to about here. And then it's this section and to about right here. This guard is a different piece. There's several pins that also go into these to secure everything together, and as well as the hilt into the guard, into the tang, basically functioning as the tang. And then it was the handle, right? So the handle printed fine, the guard printed fine, the pins all printed fine. This piece with the serration, we printed like this, which is what caused it to fail. So these points had nothing to actually, they weren't supported. We just sort of like threw the printer, threw the STL into the slicer and went with whatever the designer had set it up as. Well, we shouldn't have done that. We should have checked it because these had nothing to support them, and so they just collapsed. And so this portion failed and eventually fell over, which then like bumped into this, which caused it to fail. So we basically have a piece of this section that is just like the tips missing. So we can use it as a like stabbing prop to make it look like it's impaled into something. I have a couple of sections that need to be clipped. Let me grab my clippers. Nice. Yeah, Warhammer is a dense sci-fi story world. And Space Marine 2 is a great jumping in point, honestly. I would definitely recommend going back and playing Space Marine 1 if you haven't already. Just to get Titus's full story, because it's pretty fucking good, honestly. But yeah, I've been really invested in Warhammer for since like 2008 or something like that. I don't know. 5th edition. Whenever 5th edition came out. And it's a very good like story world. I sometimes don't always agree with Games Workshop does like community wise. Or what they're like, where they go rules wise, but I definitely love the lore. And that grim dark aesthetic really drew me in. How's my Digimon journey? It's going great. Chaos Cultist is actually the one who's playing right now. But I've been watching him. So he just actually finished the, like, intro. Like, we got to the, like, out of the tutorial section. And, have finally gotten into the Digiverse. And we're doing that section and, like, wandering around talking to all the Digimon. It's honestly a really, really cool game. If you guys like Digimon or are just fucking sick of the bullshit that Pokemon has been putting out, like all the slop they've been putting out for their games for the last, I don't know, fucking decade, I feel like. I'm bitter. I'm a little bitter. I love Pokemon. I will always love Pokemon, but I'm really bitter about where the company has gone in regards to, like, flop. Because I just feel like they're not trying anymore, and it really disappoints me. But Digimon is definitely fucking trying, and they're doing a great job. I also really like the new anime, which I've watched the newest episode that came out. And I'm still digging it a lot, so... I'm all about them digital monsters right now. You did play Space Rewind after you played 2? Excellent. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to when the third game comes out. I don't remember if they've said, like, when they're anticipating it being released, but definitely gonna be cool. I'm really getting the hang of this acetone filler mix. My props are gonna look so good. I say optimistically. I don't think it's sad that you can remember and still sing the old tunes with Pokemon and Digimon. That just means they made good beats. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Oh, Left-Handed Dragon, you really haven't missed much at all. I've just started sanding. Or not sanding, applying wood filler to my next shoulder piece for my guard cosplay. Which I'm gonna set off to the side. Actually, never mind, I haven't finished it all. Let me see if I can get this side sort of filled in. Smooth that out a bit. Yeah, I think Digimon did suffer a little bit in that regard, but I also think, I mean, I think they got, I think the Pokemon Company kind of bullied a lot of, I mean, I think they're still bullying them. Did you see that they, like, recently, like, patented the catching monsters or something like that? Which is why in the new Digimon game, you don't actually catch the Digimon. You, like, scan them. It's so stupid. Okay. We still have plenty of stuff. And I need to let that dry, like that first layer dry, before I flip it over and do the other side and put my hand all over what I've just done. So let's start on my knife! I am going to briefly adjust this. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, definitely. Do something a light Krieg's Guardsman or something like that. Not full gas mask, but similar enough. So we did print a scabbard for the knife, but it's like way weirdly huge in comparison to the knife. Like it feels like it's a scabbard for like a chainsword, honestly. So we need to print a new one and scale it down because it doesn't quite fit the knife. But yes, I do want a scabbard so I can put it on a belt. Like that is key. That's not a knife. That was my terrible attempt at an Australian accent. Which was then further muffled by my mask. So I apologize to all Australians in chat and to future Australians watching this as the VOD. For my terrible accent. Crocodile Dundee, exactly. Honestly, it's going pretty well. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Do I have colors in mind for the shoulder pad and helmet? Yeah, I'm going Cadian, so it's gonna be the classic, like, standard green color. Like, look, if you Google search, like, Cadia, or Cadian green, it's gonna be that vibe. Which, is Cadia just, like, going with the standard, like, World War One British look? Is that, like, what the standard for Cadia is, basically? They all tend to be based off of something semi-realistic. Like, Krieg is, too, but they're specifically the gas mask version of World War One, like, soldiers. Because they all wear gas masks. Didn't see those. No. Cool. A couple of strings. Easy enough to take care of. Yeah, it's like a drab olive green, exactly. Nice! That's awesome, Neo. Alrighty, let's keep going. So we're getting to the more difficult parts. Which is all the serrations. Okay, so got that taken care of. Let's see if we can kind of zoom through this and just even them all out. Then we can take care of the rest during sanding and maybe a second coat. There we go. This is looking good. Okay. I'll finish this side. Get this little edge. And we can probably go back to our shoulder and flip it upside down and start working on the other side. And let this one dry a little bit. And I'm going to do that by gently placing it somewhere so that it's, maybe I'll place it there. Cool. All right, yeah, I think I can handle this and do this on this side. Cadia brand chili peppers? Huh. I don't know what a Cadia brand chili pepper is. Fascinating. It's so funny to me because when I look up Cadia, the first thing that comes up is definitely Warhammer related stuff. But my search engine knows that I like search a lot of Warhammer things, so maybe that's why. And it's like, oh man, he doesn't search Warhammer stuff very often. Well, this is close to things that he searches. He's looked for food before. Peppers. I'm gonna add a little bit more acetone to this mix because it's getting a little thick. Where is the thingamadoodle that I used to get this sucker open? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna grab my mold line remover because I think that's actually what I used before. I have seen this year's Xmas Gobbo. It looks pretty good. He's tall from what I remember of the images, isn't he? Is he on stilts? I actually I will admit, I didn't stare a huge amount at him. But I did see that he had been announced. There we go, that's spreading so much nicer. Yeah, yes, it is a tin boy, and yeah, it's super cute. There hasn't been a single, like, holiday goblin or orc model that they've done, really, that's disappointed me realistically, because, like, I just like holiday-themed things. And literally my two favorite holidays are Christmas and Halloween, so when I see those goblins, I'm like, yes. Very cute. Do this more with all your factions, please. It's fun and it reminds me of the old days when you guys used to be more goofy. But we know that they won't ever go back to that. Not in full. Sure, it would cause their shareholders too much risk. Or some such nonsense. Okay, guys, this is looking real nice. I'm gonna let that dry. This, I think, needs a little bit more time. But if I hold it by this, I can at least do the handle. Cadia is an organic food brand? Interesting. That's so funny. Was Cadia in Warhammer lore? Because I actually don't know, so somebody else is gonna have to tell me. Was Cadia ever an aggro world first? Because I don't think it was even before it was like fucked up. But I'm not certain. Give you more whimsy? I don't know how to be whimsical. You're the Grinch and you hate Christmas? That's fine. We accept you still. Even if you're wrong. I'm kidding. I actually don't care if you don't like Christmas. I'm just trying to do a bit. A silly, silly bit. Oh no, I actually hate The Nightmare Before Christmas. While I do love the two holidays it focuses on, that movie and Tim Burton are so burned for me. I knew too many girls at art school who were obsessed with it. I apologize for those of you that have heard this story before, but for those of you that haven't, basically, like, no, I am not a big Tim Burton fan. And I really don't actually like, I'll watch Nightmare Before Christmas, but I am not one of those girls that I'm like, oh yeah, every holiday season I watch Nightmare Before Christmas. I watch Hocus Pocus as often as I can during the proper seasons. But like, no, I am not, I actually do not like Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, it's not really that I have that much of a problem with it modernly, because I'm not really hanging around those women anymore. But man, even back in the day, like, like, it's so commercialized, I think it really bugs me. Like, I hate seeing it in, like, Hot Topics, for example. I'm just like, ugh. Ugh. This again. Maybe I'm just a bitter, bitter lady. Cadia is Greek. The land of the happy people? Oh, okay. Interesting. Cadia was never in Agri World? Okay. I didn't think it was, but I wasn't sure. It's a Wonderful Life is a good Xmas movie? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've watched that movie. I do think I've seen it. But I don't think I've watched it very regularly. What's your guys' favorite Halloween or, like, holiday films? And I swear, if all of you just say Die Hard, I mean, we all know that's everybody's favorite Christmas movie, okay? You don't need to mention that one. Okay, I think the blade still needs a little bit more time to dry. But I think the front of this probably can do with a second coat, just to use up this material. I think we're at the point where I need a little bit more acetone again. What are you coating the replica pieces in at the moment? So sorry for what I'm doing at the moment is I'm using a 2-to-1 ratio, although I'm needing to add more acetone back in because I'm just not using it quickly enough. You can use any wood filler, but I'm using DAP plastic wood, hashtag not sponsored. Although DAP, if you want to sponsor me, I'd love to just get a consistent stream of this stuff as I'll be making a lot of props. That'd be cool. Yeah, this stuff's really cool. So it's basically a wood filler. And the nice thing about it is it doesn't shrink. And it doesn't expand. So it basically stays the way that it's meant to. And you can mix it with acetone to thin it. And you're basically using that to fill in all of the print lines that you may have had. And it works really, really well. And once this is fully dry, I'm going to sand them, which will take a lot of this material off, but it'll leave me with a very smooth finish to go into my filler primers with, which will then smooth everything out even further, and it'll just be peachy. It's going to look real good. You can also, I've seen people use Bondo for this same step. So it's really just kind of what you prefer. But when it starts getting sanded, this is what it ends up looking like. Although I think I may need another coat on this, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and fill this one more time before I even do my filler primer. Because I think it could use it. especially on the eagle. I really want that to look good. Penny Dreadful is a good series to watch for Halloween. That's true. That is very true. Would it work on 3D printed minis? Like if they were MDF or the extrusion style? I think so. Yeah, absolutely. I do not know if it would work well on resin miniatures, but if you were printing them on like a Bamboo Lab or, you know, some other extrusion printer brand, then in theory, yes. Because I use this on PLA. I have no idea what it does and I don't think it will like chemically react necessarily. Although the acetone, I don't know what it would do to the resin. Muppet Christmas Carol is one that you guys like to watch? That makes sense. Oh, Hallmark Christmas movies are great on like the holiday season. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, to be fair, let me be honest. I don't care if you are a big fan of watching like Nightmare Before Christmas on the holidays. It's just not my personal one because I don't personally like. I watched it when I was a kid, I liked it as a kid, and then as I got older, I just knew too many people obsessed with it, couldn't deal with it anymore. But yeah, like... there ain't nothing wrong with liking a good Hallmark movie. I've cried to a Hallmark movie or two. Because I'm an empathetic sap. And pretty much can cry at anything. Okay, I'm gonna let that one dry. Gonna fill in a little bit around the eagle again because I think I pulled a little too much away. Previously, we're looking pretty good. And then we'll get a new mix, but I'm gonna take a breather. Because this mask is a little tight, so that it's, you know, nice and protective, and it's hurting my head a little. Sweeney Todd is a much better movie. Yeah, I liked Sweeney Todd pretty well. My problem is, I said this, I think, like, it might have been literally last time. Like, I'm just so burned out on Johnny Depp. Like, there's a couple of movies that I just cannot really watch if these people are in them. And it's like, I don't really like a lot of modern Johnny Depp movies. I am not a big fan of Mel Gibson. And I do not like Tom Cruise. So, like, if those men are in the movies, there's a high likelihood I will not watch it. Because I'm like, I just don't like them. Edward Scissorhands is a great one. You know why that one's great? He doesn't talk a lot in it. And he's not, like, that's one of his early roles where he's not just, like, playing the same character over and 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 over again. That's my problem with Johnny Depp. He plays the same fucking character all over again. And honestly, it's kind of my problem with Tim Burton at this point. I'm like, I love your aesthetic, but I also am tired of your aesthetic being like, your aesthetic created a lot of other aesthetics that people have basically mimicked off of it. And now it's basically pop culture aesthetic. And while normally, like, pop culture things don't super bother me, there's something about his work being that way that really irks me. And I don't know why. It's irrational. It is completely irrational and silly, frankly. It's very silly of me. Your favorite version of The Christmas Carol is the Scrooge 1951 with Alistair Sims. Nice. You know, I will admit, I haven't really watched that many of, like, The Christmas Carol. Like, the Charles Dickens, like, Christmas Carol story. Like, I know it, obviously. I have watched it. I've seen the Muppets one and everything. But I don't watch it very often. How? It's decently dry. Okay. I'm gonna stretch my legs a little bit. The Crow? You know, I believe I've seen The Crow once. You would think that it'd be one that I'd watch more regularly because it's very, I feel like it should be very up my alley. I'm a big fan of Lost Boys. Anybody else like Lost Boys? Ginger Snaps? I guess I should put this back on now. Okay. Acetone! What show are you gonna binge next? Well, yeah, because isn't Dickens' work public domain? Like, in the same way that Holmes is public domain? Isn't that the whole point? Is that both of those property, those IPs are available for anyone to make content off of? I love Lost Boys. Lost Boys is so good. Great soundtrack. Everybody does a fantastic job. I love the main vampire guy. He's great. So ridiculous. Sleepaway Camp? You know, the name sounds very familiar, but I don't want to confidently say that I have. Maybe? Could you describe it a little bit? Like, who's in it? I mean, that may not help. What's it about? Like, what's the concept? Give me the summary. Tell me if you were pitching it to me in an elevator. How would you pitch it? Like, it sounds like it's probably a horror film of some variety, but... How you doing? 24 season. 1 is Kuiper's best work. That's fair. You know, I've actually only watched, like, random episodes of 24. I've not actually seen the whole thing. From its, like, start to finish. But I have heard that he does a fantastic job in that. It's also fucking weird to me that that is the blonde vampire guy. Sleepaway Camp is good but crazy? In what way? Yes, please do like and subscribe, everybody, especially if you've been enjoying the content. I think it's because it's such a different vibe. Star Fury, it got printed in... four main pieces, and then there are, I think, 5 or 6 pins. It's a summer camp slasher with a surprise ending. Okay. So is it, like, meant to be riffing, oh, fuck, what's the... Which one? It's not Freddy, is it Jason? Is Jason the one in camp? What's it called? Out of the Lake? He's the one I've watched the least of the films for, except for, like, when he's versus Jason. I think, or sorry, when he's versus Freddy, I mean. I think it's Jason. Have you guys watched Freddy versus Jason? Such a dumb film. Crystal Lake is Jason? Okay, that's right, Crystal Lake. Yeah, so is Sleepaway Camp supposed to be like a modern take on like that concept? Like, obviously, it's not gonna be 1-to-1. But... Your favorite is Jason X. Is that the one where he's in space? You don't watch horror movies, but your wife loves them? What's your wife's favorite horror movie? That's amazing. I love it. The backstory, yeah, no. Well, yeah, I mean, the backstory for a lot of, like, those kind of characters, sorry, tends to be kind of sad. They ultimately want you to empathize with the serial killer. Get away with it. All right, I'm just gonna set that over here and let that sucker dry a little bit. And now, I'm gonna let this thin down, like air dry a smidge. I think I got it just a little too watery is the problem. Maybe I can use that. Smooth this old? Yes, smooth, my pretty, smooth. Smooth it. Yes. Good. Oh god. Don't accidentally bump things over there, Angela. Okay, that I feel a lot better about. Okay, we just need to let those things dry. I'm gonna put this by my door. Whew. All right. And I shouldn't need this, hopefully, for the rest of the stream. Woo! The original thing, oh my gosh, yeah, no, the original thing is great. I actually only saw it relatively recently, so the horror movies that I used to watch the majority of the time, like growing up, were actually Japanese horror movies. Some Korean horror movies, like The Maid was really good, Sisters was really good. I actually really liked the English adaptation as well as the original quite a lot. But yeah, that's what I was watching for like a really, really long time. And then I didn't start watching more like traditional Western horror until later. And I don't mind slasher horror, but I definitely vibe more with like supernatural or like spooky horror rather than like blood and guts horror. Not that blood and guts horror bothers me. I just feel like it relies a little heavily on the shock value of the blood and guts. And I'm like, that doesn't really shock me that much, so I just get tired of seeing it. Oh, Woman in Black is good, yes. Yes, The Ring is also great. See, my favorite, I actually really like the original Grudge, like Ju-On. So Ju-On's great. Ju-On 2 is also good. I do enjoy The Grudge, and I even liked The Grudge 2. I thought the English adaptations, especially the first one, because that one was actually directed by the original director, and I believe he brought in the same actors for Toshio. Oh, I forgot the main woman's name. Kayako? No. Oh, I don't remember her name anymore. But the woman that basically played the main murdered lady in The Grudge, who was the Grudge lady, that woman, the father, and then the son, I believe. And then I think even the woman who plays, the Japanese girl who plays the first victim that we see of the house, like after like doing basically like doing the nurse services and everything into the woman that was in the house. She was the original person that Sarah Michelle Gellar plays the role of in the original film. So he actually brought a lot of the original actresses and actors back on, and I thought that was really cool. And I think it actually made the adaptation more sensible, especially having watched the second one. But yeah, I really, really like both of those. The Shining's good, yes. I like the Jack Nicholson one the most, which I know is not the one that Stephen King likes the most. But I also, like, I think Stephen King's work is great. I do think he's a little overrated, but I think that's just because he's just such a prolific writer that he's hard to miss if you're into horror. And I think I just, you know, it's one of those things. But I really personally, I like Pet Sematary. I really like Pet Sematary. I think that's a great book and movie. It's fine for me personally. I don't remember the first version very well. I remember seeing the remake. Like, I have seen the original, but clowns don't really scare me. And neither do spider monsters that turn into clowns. So I don't know. It never struck me the same way that I think it struck a lot of people. I'm gonna grab a different mask. I'm actually gonna pop inside and grab myself a soda real quick. I have some water here that I've been sucking down, but I think I want some caffeine. So I'm gonna take a very quick break. I am gonna put you guys on the BRB screen for a moment, because I think I also need a bio break. You don't like spiders? See, I don't mind spiders. Like, spiders don't bug me. In my house, I am the spider destroyer. / also the one that rescues the spiders and just lets them out into my garden. But I can't tell you how many like jumping spider friends that I have in my garden. So like, spiders really don't bother me. And I think that's partially why like it doesn't scare me. I'm more scared of clowns than I am spiders, but I'm not super scared of either. And because that is a big focus, because that is a scary thing for a lot of people, like that is a very common phobia of either clowns or spiders. I think that's why it really resonates with more people than it does with me, because I'm not scared of those things. You have a pet tarantula? Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, also, CC's doing great. He is recovering from our long weekend. But I think he's been doing good. We have been binging him playing the new Digimon game, which has been really fun so far. We just basically, because he's been grinding and like, he likes, when he plays JRPGs, CC really loves to over level himself. And so he did that in the prologue section of the new Digimon game. And so he's like super overpowered right now. It's really funny. But he just got to the Digiverse and just basically got the title screen. Dun, da, 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 da. Digimon time something. I don't remember the full title right now. But it was great. You're more scared of jumping frogs? See, honestly, I think I might be more scared of jumping frogs too, and simply because I feel like I would notice and therefore like get freaked out by the frogs more than I would a spider jumping onto me, because I probably wouldn't notice that much. CC's channel? If you want to check out his old gaming channel, it's Alchemical Rabbit, but we don't post on it anymore. Everything else is, most of our content making has been moved to Hobby Night or the Hobby Night associated channels. But there's some old stuff on there. You grab them with your hands. See, I don't quite do that because we have black widows around here. So I'm like, I'm not really want to grab a black widow with my bare hands. But I will put them in a cup and then slide a piece of paper underneath it and be like, all right, little friend, here you go. And then I toss them into normally over my fence, into my neighbor's yards. But mostly out into my yard. Like I just normally like chuck them outside the door, or I'll chuck them out front actually is more what happens. And so they end up in my trees. Cause I notice a lot of like webs sometimes in my trees. So I think they're going in there and like living, so. Oh, well, yeah, poison frogs are scary, sure. I don't mind rats or mice either. I definitely have like jumped when I've had a rat run across like my bare foot when I walked outside like my house once. That was a little bit uncomfortable because I wasn't expecting it because it was like nighttime and I didn't see it coming and it just skittered across both my feet in like a rapid motion, and then I watched it climb up a tree and it was like, okay, that was a little freaky. But that's because it physically touched me and I wasn't expecting it to. I think if I were to just see one out and about, I might get like, oh, there's an animal there and it's got sharp eyes looking at me, but I don't think I'm actually like afraid of them specifically. Like I wouldn't be like, ah, and then like not able to handle it, especially if like one got into my house. Although if one got into my house, I do think I'd freak out a bit more and be like, where did it come from? How did it get in here? Why is it here? Where did it come from? And then I would just start searching my entire place for like a mouse hole or something and be like, how did this thing get in here? How? You're more scared of your nan? She's got dementia and convinced that you're her husband? That does make things very strange. Brick Strident, I'm so sorry. That does sound rough. You are the snake, spider, scorpion, frog, and rat's pet guy. Nice. Do you have literally all of those? Do you have a tarantula, a scorpion, some kind of frog, and then also a rat? That's really cool. Really? It's that strong of a phobia for you, Havman. Interesting. I don't think I have that like level of a phobia. Maybe drowning? I guess I have a fear of drowning, but it doesn't prevent me from swimming. And I can definitely like be in a bath, for example, or a pool and like dunk my head and hold my breath. So that's not it, but like the idea of like being held down by somebody, I guess, is a phobia for me. But that's because I've had that happen to me nearly once, and it was probably one of the most terrifying things of my life. You haven't found anything that you're scared of? Well, that's good. That's good. Or maybe you're just being way overconfident and you're being too like flippant with your life. Be careful. Having fear is not necessarily a bad thing. Being afraid of things is not necessarily a bad thing. It's about how you handle it and overcome it, which is the good thing, which I'm assuming is what you mean, Everett, is like you've been able to overcome anything that maybe has made you nervous or afraid. Oh, it's actually, it's not a Hulk t-shirt. It's actually a, oh my gosh, I am blanking on his name. Bruv, is that Osprey? Right? Osprey? Am I crazy? I haven't watched AEW in a half minute, so I'm totally forgetting, but I think... But yeah, it says Bruv on it. And I think that's what, I'm pretty, like 90% sure that's Osprey. Does it say on the back? It does not. Okay, it is Osprey, thank goodness. I was like, I feel like I'm going crazy here. But I'm like 90% sure it's Osprey. Sweet. No, that's absolutely no problem, Northman. It's kind of hard to see. I have it tied up right now because I wanted it to like be like a little bit of a crop top. So it's kind of a stretched design. But yeah, and it's also bright green, so it does kind of look Hulk-like, right? But yeah, no, I have like almost nothing but pro wrestling t-shirts in my closet. that aren't like my fancy nice t-shirt. Like basically if I own a t-shirt, it is 99% likely it is a pro wrestling based t-shirt. If it's a non-t-shirt shirt, then it will probably be something else. But if it is a t-shirt, it's pro wrestling. Oh my gosh, is Grandpa Sting back? I thought he retired again. What? Why is he back? Oh, did he come back for Darby? Is he doing something with Darby again? Oh my gosh. Well, okay, Luke, that does sound stressful. Oh, well, thank you. I wanted something that I felt like I could get messy. And like, don't get me wrong, I like Osprey and stuff, but this is just a Bruv t-shirt. If it gets like shit on it, I don't really care. Oh, okay, guys, I do actually need to use the restroom. So I'm going to put you guys on BRB for a moment. I'm going to mute myself and I will be back in roughly 10 minutes. So I'll see you at the half-hour mark. Give me just one moment. He saved Darby from Mox. Oh my gosh, what a good guy. That does sound very like Sting. So glad to hear it. I'm glad he's back, honestly. Like I haven't watched that much of his stuff other than like his AEW stuff. I didn't really go back and watch his like WCW stuff much. I've seen some of it, but not a huge amount, especially now that the network is gone, or at least for us in the US. And so, but I've always liked what I've seen. So really glad to hear he's back. All right, guys, I'll be back in a moment. chat. I have returned. I have restroomed. I have acquired a soda. Now it's time to really get messy. Now it's time to really get messy. I'm gonna back up a little bit. But I'm gonna go this. I don't really want to go. I want to really go towards the printer exactly. I am also gonna be using slightly finer tools or finer filing right now. I want to use this a big pack. I got Chaos Cultist was lovely. It ordered me actually a bunch of new sanding materials because we're going to be doing. We have a lot of plans for like props and stuff, so really looking forward to that. Is it going to be classic armor or am I going to be a specialist? I think for right now it's probably going to be just classic Cadian armor. I haven't fully. So. It's gonna be interesting because I'm not a sewer. I don't enjoy sewing. I'm gonna use this time to drink some of my caffeine before I have to put a respirator back on and start talking about things. So I don't really enjoy sewing. I have tried. I have made. Let's not show the bottom of my shoe. It's disgusting. It's covered in mud because they're my outdoor shoes. So I have sewed one costume in its entirety. Actually, no, sorry. I've made 2 things in total using a sewing machine and a little bit of hand sewing. And I didn't like hate it, but it didn't really vibe with me super strongly. Like it wasn't something that was like, oh man, I really actually enjoy doing this. And I like the idea of coming up with my own concepts. Like that never really vibed with me. So pretty early on, I really was like, okay, I'm gonna go with ready-made costumes that I can then enhance. So I haven't really looked into the exact what I'm gonna use as my base for the like uniform for my Imperial Guardsmen. I also will of course be making lewd versions of this because it's me and I do have, you know, spicy content and everything. So some of this will be for non-realistic, slightly not as intended by Games Workshop type content. So I will have that going, but for the like, I can safely wear this to a con and stuff, it'll probably be like, I might see if I can get some like legitimate BDUs of some variety and go with that. But I need to look into exactly what the under uniform for most Cadian Guardsmen are and go with that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just made some coffee. Did everybody get their caffeine? Oh, let me grab my other respirator. So I don't need the heavy duty one now, and this will be a lot more comfortable. A lot more comfortable to work with. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Also, I'll be a lot more understandable. I won't have the slight Bane voice going. Yeah, I know. Shocking. You'd be surprised how many people are actually surprised by that. I'm gonna use this for now because I still have some stuff to do, and I'm gonna scoot this way. You know what I'm gonna also do? I think it might be relatively safe for me to have my phone up. Let's do that, and just so I can see you guys a bit better. Maybe I put it over here. That's all I want is chat. I don't care about watching me. You can do it. I believe in you, phone. Load my stream. Oh, I have no idea yet, Conrad. I haven't really gone that deep into it. It's more I will admit, my friend, it is a bit more for the spicy side with the opportunity to do normal cosplay with it. But, I kind of have a little bit of a curvy Imperial Guard character in mind. And it's gonna be more for that. Oh, hello, I don't need my sound. Alright, could you please load chat for me? It doesn't want to. Why does it hate me so much? Alright, let's try it again. Let's try it again. My channel. Also, hello to the 25 of you that are watching. There we go. Hello, chat. Can I make you huge? Can I? There we go. That's all I want to see. Oh, well, thank you, James. Thank you. Let me know how the sanding sound is. If I need to move my mic further away, or if it's all right. Yes, a wet dream walking Imperial Guardsman. Yes, exactly. I am your Slaanesh Corrupted Guardsman. Thank you very much. We worship the she who thirsts here, with a little Papa Nurgle on the side. Yes, do please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for the reminders. As always, everybody in chat is very much appreciated. You know, thinking about it, I probably would be on a demon world, because I feel like I'd be fighting Slaanesh, and this would be my fall. So maybe that's the concept I'll build it on. Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thankfully, I have plenty of sandpaper and just got more to make that whole sanding process a lot easier. But you know, the thing is I actually kind of enjoy the mindless nature of the sanding. There's a satisfaction that I get from it. So I don't mind it so much. That's why you see me doing it and not Chaos Cultist. He does not enjoy the process. And I'm like, that's fair. I'll take care of it, don't worry. They're my props, after all. They're scaled to me and my short self. that makes sense, Luke. '90s. We're going vintage. I went with the I made sure to get like a sort of goofy, the goofy scale helmet. Not the modern, like really cool looking ones, but like the derpy bro's about to get his shit kicked in the trenches style. And by bro, I mean me, because I'm the guardsman. Oh, the new Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines? Let's not even talk about it. I haven't even played it yet, and I'm not actually going to. I was originally debating playing it on the channel because I love the original game. Played Malkavian, loved it. It was fantastic. I do not like the fact that they basically have turned it not really into an RPG, but more of a linear action game. Problem is, they were never going to live up to the original. Oh, the first one's great. First one's fantastic. It does require a little bit of modification modernly to run because it is on like the OG source engine. Like the one that like, I believe it's the same one that Half-Life runs on. But I might be mistaken on that. I could be thinking of a different like source engine, but I think that's correct. Regardless, it's a very old source engine. And so it does require a little bit of finagling to get working properly. But the original game is genuinely a masterpiece for the state that it is in. Unfortunately, it was a game that was shipped out kind of unfinished. Like, not exactly, like it has an ending, but there's definitely shit that was cut. But there are some amazing scenes, some genuinely terrifying scenes in that game as well. Like I cannot hype up Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the original one, more. Yes, I see that people have their hand. Raise your hand if you started playing 40k in the 87, 88. Not me. Need to go dust this off a little bit. I'm gonna do that out here to try to reduce what's going on in the garage. All right, that's looking good. I think I kind of want to apply more wood filler to the helmet. I think I'm gonna do that. I took my break roughly around 2:30. I started at 1. Okay, I could probably... How long does it take for this stuff to be sandable? Let me double check. Sounding allowed to dry for approximately 2 to 6 hours. Okay, we want to... I did... Can I tell which of these I've already done? You're the one I filed already. Okay, so you're the second one. You're the newest one. Okay, so I could probably start working on you after I filler the helm a bit more. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Perfect. I'm trying to figure out how long some of these things have been drying, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap back to my fancy respirator, the more painful one, the more protective one. What's running on the A1 at the moment? It is a second one of the paint holder that we're making for our Gridfinity system, and my drawer is on the other side. And so this is actually what's being made right now. So it fits my dropper bottles. It's at an angle because it sits into the tray flat like this. And these end up being at an angle, which is really nice, which means I can grab them. The door closes, and it's on my Gridfinity system. So very happy with that, but that's what's currently printing. Okay, where's my cup? Let me get my cup back. And now you hear about it almost every day. All right. Oh, don't worry, Luke. I'm being safe. All right. Put the acetone back over here. I'm not going to use too much of this. My God, I'm leaking it on myself. So smart. All right, let's get it mixed. I think I might need a little tiny bit more. A little. Oh, yep, you're right. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get more gloves. You're right. You're right. You're right. I got you guys. Don't worry. Gloves. We're safe. We're safe and secure. Okay, that might have been a little too much. We'll add more wood filler if we need to. Close. There we go. They make it quite difficult to close that cap sometimes. Okay, there we go. That's a good ratio. There we go. That's looking better. Like, that backside was very open still, and that was really bothering me, so. You watched a few Japanese figure painters using lighter fluid to thin paint and washes. So you can do that if you are using, like, my guess would be they were working with oil paints. But I have not specifically heard of that. Definitely an interesting idea. But, like, for example, like, you normally, I mean, I feel like most people who are working with oil paints are going to use, like, linseed oil or mineral, oh, what's the word? Distilled mineral water? Or distilled, what is that shit called? I don't remember. I don't work with oil paints very often, because I don't like working with oil paints. But there's things that you use, because you have to use dilutant. You can't just use water. It's not going to work with oil. So I could see how maybe like a lighter fluid would work with that. I could also see them mixing it with their acrylics if their intention is like as part of the process to like burn part of it off for a different effect. But I'm not actually like, I'm just guessing at this point. I'm making an educated guess based off of not a lot. But my own art background. Bonjour! Hello, Captain Foley 7458. How are we doing today? Yeah, I could tell when I was filing this that there was a little bit of a gap still here. And I really want to see if I can fill that in with this filler, so that I'm not relying on the Rust-Oleum to do it. I'm going to kind of lay that on thick. And then throw some dramatically onto the floor as well. I don't know if you guys saw that, but a big glob of this shit just onto my floor. It's fine, it's a concrete floor. I'll be able to clean it up easily enough. I also want to see if I can get a little bit of a better coating on this emblem without losing the teeth or nose more. It's looking pretty well. I'll have to dig the nose back out again, but that'll be okay. Get a little bit more on the Aquila. On the Aquila. You guys say it Aquila or Aquila? No, my garage floor must be pristine at all times. Obviously. Pristine, I tell you. Oh, they are. Both the garage doors are cracked. No need to worry. Bat cave, exactly. Tis my bat cave. There we go. Looking good. Okay. Does this theme? No, this is the better scene. I'm gonna do refresh it just because I have some other stuff and I might as well. But that one's a lot better than the other one was. Computers and gadgets, exactly. Computers, gadgets, and I make things here. Oh, that's the other place that really needed the fill. There we go. Okay. So it was on this side, just slightly where I didn't think it was. There was a noise outside my garage. It freaked me out for a second. I think it was just something like changing in the temperature of the heat outside. It's actually got, like, it's been weird. It's been weirdly cold and then like weirdly warm and then cold again and warm again. 'Tis October in California. I need like probably like the smallest amount of acetone, but I'm gonna see if I can just put this on real thick and then just really smooth it down. Okay. Okay, I fixed up where I feel like all the seams were a bit more heavily. Maybe a smidge more here. Oh, that looks good. Even that out a little bit more. Perfect. Move some of this around. Okay, and then the last little bit out, really cake the Quilla. All right, I think we're good. Can I get a hold of faux mink near me? Probably. It might work. I haven't actually looked into fabrics much for the costume. But that might work well. Alright, I'm gonna set the helmet off to the side. It is now 3 o'clock. So I'm just gonna chill and we're gonna chat for a little while and I'm gonna let these shoulder pieces dry a little bit more before I start sanding them. Good progress, good progress. It's definitely getting colder in the UK. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, we are going into the fall season, right? So it's bound to happen. It's bound to have the weather change. Am I playing Bane in the next movie? I wish. No, I'm kidding. No, I am not. But it would be fun. Hello, Vo the Gangeman one. Hopefully, I'm so sorry if I butchered your name, but hello from the US to Belgium. What time is it in Belgium for you? You must be up really late into the evening to be hanging out with me. Cause isn't it like, I know for like the people in the UK right now, it's like midnight? Did it just hit midnight for you guys? Autumn is coming? Autumn's here, my man. Autumn happened in September, did it not? Autumn, start of autumn 2025. Yeah, autumn started on September 22nd. We've been in autumn for like almost a month. You fool of a took? Oh, it's 11 for you guys right now? Okay, cool. It's midnight? Well, thank you for hanging out with me at midnight. It is lovely to have you join us. Are you working on anything fun, or are you just like suffer, like you just don't want to go to bed right now, or are you suffering from insomnia? I have been having such, oh my god, such rough insomnia recently, actually. It's crazy. You know, it's been like, I don't know if you guys ever have this issue. I have the type of insomnia where I can fall asleep okay, but if I get woken up once in the, like, and I have to get like out of bed, or like if my brain really starts thinking, I just can't fall back asleep. Like I just can't. It's so rough. You stayed up till 3 a.m. with Shay playing Silent Hill F? Nice. Has she beaten, because I actually haven't chatted with her because I know she's out of town right now. Has she beaten the game a second time yet? Has she finished her second playthrough? I know she was playing it, but like I sidetracked her a little bit by inviting her over to do a stream this past Saturday, which was really, really fun. Yeah, she finished it? Okay, cool. I'll have to ask her about it. Dude, insomnia does suck. I completely agree with you, Neo. You only sleep 4 hours a night, Craig? That sounds rough. I sleep at least a little bit more than that, but I don't feel like it's often that much more. I'm gonna do a crack in my neck. Oh, did you hear that? That felt great. Oh my God, I really needed that. I really needed that. That was an excellent crack. Oh, like a really good crack. Oh, you know what I should do? I'm gonna look up what the next step on my boat is while we wait for some of this to dry a little bit more. Because I think I still have... Yeah, there's the Bits of War page. Let's see what we need to do next for this. I built that. We can put the steering wheel in, and then we need to build one of the guys. Okay. How much of this Loctite glue do I have still? Probably enough. And I think I have another one. It's just not the squeeze. The squeeze bottle. It's just normal super glue, but it'll still work. So I'm gonna grab that and then these pieces. Woo! Oh no! It's fine. Everything's fine. I dropped some barrels. That was almost a disaster. But we're fine now. Everything's cool. No one panic. I dropped it again. You only sleep 4 to 5 hours? Guys, you need to sleep more. I'm sorry, I get everything confused. All right, and I actually do need this piece here. Yes. A regular bolt pistol in the back? Oh, yes. Yes, now that you say it, there is a bolt pistol in the back. I hadn't seen that he had put that there. I was like there going, what are you talking about? What bolt pistol in the back? And then I started looking over in the background, like in front of me, which is not at all in the background. And I was like, no, it's not over there. Yeah, and then I looked at my actual screen and was like, oh yeah, there is a bolt pistol back there, isn't there? Yes, that is a bolt pistol. So what I've done is I've put a fresh coat on the old one. Yeah, so this is the old shoulder. I did a fresh coat on this just to smooth it out a little bit. Got my first coats on these and then did a little bit more work, and it's still on that, just really over the seams again, mostly, to really just smooth them.
Okay.
Before I do my.
How'd the knife go?
The knife went really well, actually. Like, I want to do a little bit more here, but I want it to dry more before I go back in one more time. But I think it worked well, and I think the handle will still grip really well.
How's that seam where the blade had to be joined?
It honestly, I think it filled in. That's one of the sections that I want to hit again, but I like.
Cool.
And that's really just based off my experience with the helmet. Of just like it dips in a little bit. Yeah, exactly. And so I just figured, let me be a little bit more heavy-handed with it, because also the stuff does sand off pretty, like, fine, like, pretty easily. So we're waiting on those to dry currently before we do any more sanding. I did a little bit of sanding work on the skull before I recoated it, just to clean it up a bit more, but we're doing well. How's Digimon?
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. It's been really fun to be watching you play that. If you go to bed earlier than normal, you will wake up earlier than normal.
Yeah, same.
I don't think that's that weird, honestly. I feel like most people do that. Because, like, your body gets used to, like, sleeping for a certain amount of time, especially, like, you know, when you're old, like us.
Oh, dare you.
How dare I? I was saying us to chat. I was really more insulting us and chat together. Listen, I'm putting us all in the same bag, okay? And I just feel like that's not that uncommon. I just really like sleep. What it is I like waking up feeling like I actually got sleep.
Oh yeah, how'd the new sanding stuff help?
I haven't used too much of it yet. I actually just did my basic stuff with the little bit that I had left over of the old sanding paper, because I didn't want to break out the new stuff quite yet. But when I go to do these things, I will be using the sanding pad, and I'm really excited. Yeah.
Or are you still working on the ship?
I am currently doing a little bit on the ship while I let these continue to dry, because basically I want them to, I want the shoulder, the new shoulder that I did.
Maybe out in the sun.
You know, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll put them out in the sun to help them dry a bit more. Because this one I want to coat some more. I don't think I'm going to get to sanding this today, but I think I'll get to sanding the shoulders today. So let's get the shoulders. Yeah, actually, I think we could. It's a good call. There, it's like just in the driveway.
Yeah, they can't see crap.
Haha! Suddenly, it's way brighter in here.
Was it?
No, actually, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I kind of like having the natural light coming in. All right. What do I need? I need this. Actually, I think I need both of these things. My goodness. At what time do you want to go get food?
After your stream.
Alrighty, good. Oop. Ooh, you're sleeping on the sofa? Yeah, that wouldn't help, I imagine. What's his sleep?
Let me go put this in the back.
Yeah, go ahead and dry that one in the back. Okie dokie. All right, so this piece should be pretty easy. I'm gonna grab a mask just so I'm not breathing any resin. Oh. I knew that was gonna happen. I have a little bruise on my knee. Right in the middle of my knee. Tacos? No, not doing tacos tonight. It is Tuesday, But I actually did Mexican like 2 days ago, so no, I'm just going to I'm just being a basic bitch and I'm going to Wendy's. I want a burger. I just want a burger, guys. Burger and fries, please. Ow, my fucking knee hurts. God damn it. Ow. Ooh, hopefully you're getting your cage off soon. That would be great to hear, Craig. I hope so. I feel like it's been like... You've just been like living with that thing for too long. I'm sure you probably feel that way too. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh, it's fine. It's just because I'm clipping resin, so I'm just trying not to breathe that in too much. But you should be fine. As long as you're not, like, directly near me.
I would never dream of it now.
Oh, but... Aww.
You're infringed upon your most holy of spaces.
Now you can empathize with pregnant women. You've had it for 9 bloody long months. Carrying around an extra weight? Guess it doesn't cause the cravings, though. Or the vomiting. I don't know, maybe it did, depending on how much pain you're in. I'm very, very glad that I have never broken a limb.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, my sister has. I've known enough people who have.
It is quintessentially on the it sucks chart. I think it is the most like this it sucks.
Yeah, I could definitely.
You know, on a scale from this rocks to this is some profanity here.
Yeah.
The it sucks level is
Breaking a limb.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I could definitely see there's things that are going to definitely be way worse, and then way less like bad. So I could see that. 10K on your leg. Oh, chat's saying hello.
Hello.
Okay. What? Well, I am a girl with... That's only 2 feet and 5 inches high.
You're 2'5".
Yep.
When did you so small?
Just now.
Oh. Kind of.
Impressive?
That's a weird height.
I agree.
You mean to say that
5'2"? Yes, I did. I said it backwards. Okay. Okay. Don't judge me. It's very rude of you to judge me like that.
I'll judge in a different way next time.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I do.
Do I like it
You're
that
getting
way?
a lot of orders.
Oh, I do like
as well as I can.
that. Do you like that? I
Yes,
like.
ma'am. That is very fine.
Thank you. Thank you. Ah. He actually hates it. I bumped my knee earlier. It still kind of hurts. I'm sad.
Yes.
No, it's fine. It's not that bad. It was just like, it just sucked. It didn't suck as bad as as the fall you had earlier this week, but. Oh no, really? From the fall? Interesting. Okay, we'll keep an eye on it for me, okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It's kind of hard to keep an eye on my own hip. It requires me to lean over a lot, like this.
Well, okay, don't be such a pedant. I meant, let me know if it gets worse. Silly. So glad to hear that. All right, that's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, I guess we haven't told people because it happened after because we weren't streaming over the weekend. Yeah, so Cece was helping me doing some cleanup because we had family over this past weekend.
May I tell the story?
Please do.
My in-laws were visiting, so we were cleaning up.
No,
your in-laws.
My in-laws were visiting.
My father and stepmother were visiting, okay? And so we were cleaning the house. You have seen probably that we have a staircase in our house.
Mm-hmm.
Well, walking down that staircase, I was taking this somewhat infamous chair down the stairs to store down here in the garage. The reason I don't see this chair anymore is because it cracked.
Yeah, unfortunately it cracked and I can't use it anymore because it's actually, like, it literally pinched me. Oh, you can definitely see the crack.
Yep.
So yeah, it's got a nice crack there.
So I'm walking down the stairs like this,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking down right now, Angela,
Mm-hmm.
and my feet are distorted as all hell.
So it really was.
Looking through this plastic.
I believe it, yeah.
As I'm going down the steps. And I just completely misstep. I keep hold of the chair, but my feet go basically completely out from under me, and I land, bam, and then another step, bam, on my tailbone.
Yes. Bruised his butt.
Yeah, single most painful moment, I think, in my life.
Yeah, and it was extremely terrifying it was extremely terrifying for Chaos Cultist, obviously. But it was also extremely terrifying for me because, like, he was like, I can't hear things right now. And I'm like, what?
It was such that, like, I felt like I was underwater or my ears were muffled. Like, I basically went deaf for about 3 minutes due to the pain. And I, like, had to lay down for a while as I sort of figured out, like, okay, do I feel like my tailbone is broken?
Right. So that was terrifying. He's fine.
I had a big-ass bruise on my bum.
Yep. And bruised the underside of his foot, I think, a little bit because he scraped his foot hard on it.
Yeah,
but thankfully,
it kind of hurts still.
But yeah, so like I think he survived fine. But it could have, thankfully, it was not worse. Havman, thank you so much for the 22 months as a member. Thank you so very much. 22 absolutely awesome months as a member. I will forever say that you and CC are the absolute best ever. You are great people and an amazing couple. Thank you so much, Havman. We very much appreciate you. And thank you for being subscribed for 22 months. That is honestly fantastic. Can't believe you've been a subscriber for over 2 years. That's crazy. Like, genuinely, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so that's what happened, unfortunately, to CC is he fell.
Yeah, I think I'm fine. Honestly, I think it might be more sore now just from the walking around the last few days.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we did so much. Can you hand me the boat itself? We did so much walking over the weekend, which was honestly quite lovely. Like I didn't really mind it so much, but I think I was a little worried about you because of your fall and everything.
I was on my feet a lot considering I had fallen 2 days before, and I'm getting old.
Lumbar puncture was the absolute worst pain you've ever felt. I could believe that. I did. I broke CC's butt.
Thankfully, you did not.
Thankfully, yeah, genuinely thankfully I did not, because I was extremely worried that he had actually, like, hurt himself in that way.
Yeah, and I've broken bones before, but, like, never in the, like, super horrible, traumatic way.
Yeah, and if he had, like, busted his tailbone, I honestly don't know what I would have done. I would have been so freaked out.
What sucks is, dude, there's not a whole lot you can do with that.
Exactly. I'm like, you would just be like, you just have to do recovery. And then, like, physical therapy and shit, right?
Well, kind of. You know what you do when you have a broken butt?
You sit?
on a donut.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We could have gotten you a donut?
I don't want to sit on a donut.
You don't want to sit on a donut? Okay, fine. Fine, I won't make you sit on a donut.
It's the same thing they do if you have hemorrhoids.
Oh. Ow.
Well, because it's a seat, so you don't have pressure on.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand. Yes, CC literally got butt hurt, exactly.
I did, I got very butt hurt.
I got very butt hurt this past week. Yeah, so that was a little stressful, but honestly, like, the visits were fine. They were actually quite lovely. I had a really awesome stream with Shay, which if you missed, by the way, you can pick up on my free page. It is up as a video on demand now, so you can watch it there.
If you saw that stream, congratulations. You got more than I did because I was out with my father and stepmother.
Yep, he actually hasn't watched it yet.
I didn't get to enjoy that one, which I'm not bitter.
He's definitely not bitter. He definitely has not brought it up once a day at least.
2 days.
Since it happened.
It's only been 2 days.
Well, you have talked about it both days. And I think it's really cute. I'm really sorry. Harumpa-dump indeed. They're telling you it's all going to be okay.
We can only hope.
We can only hope. It's true.
In the Emperor's hands now.
Indeed. Or Zinches.
Yes. Music's still working fine, by the way?
Seems to be, yeah. It's going.
Yeah, I think I got music fixed for you, chat, so you should hear it now.
Yeah.
If you don't hear it, let me know, and we'll turn it up.
And not just the loop we were listening to previously.
Yeah, we actually, I can do the streaming music thing again.
Yay!
Where is it?
Oh, well, I don't have the stream up on Fansly, but it is up on OF. I haven't figured out I haven't set up to do, like, streaming to both at the same time. Like Shay does. I'm not that cool.
I think we could.
We would need a...
We could sell it on...
Yes, but we didn't record it.
No, but we could record it locally.
I mean, if you wanted to, I wouldn't mind that. It also, that way I also can get a copy to Shay so she can sell it.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
I'll do that later.
That looks good. That looks pretty good, actually. I am pleased. Also, look at the little details on the back of his chair for how many kills he's gotten. 15. I'm just kidding. I can't count because he can't count. He actually has killed 12. These are each 4. They're not actually hashtags of 5. That's great. You hear the music? Okay, good, good, good. Oh, no, I understand that, Neo, completely. Oh, we had a great time. We had a great time. It was like roughly 3 hours. We got through all of our games. The oiled up twister was way more difficult than I was anticipating. Which...
What marked up the floor so much?
My boots. I just need to scrub it.
Okay.
I had my boots on for a really long time, and so when I was dancing...
What game was doing it?
Oh, I don't think it was a game. I think it was just me dancing.
Oh, okay.
So no, I am still using the new camera, but because I'm doing the sanding mostly right now, like because I'm doing mostly the big prop work, outside of like this little bit that I'm doing right now, I didn't want to set it up today because I didn't want to get dusty and like all of that, because I'm already risking my laptop and the DJI. So I figured...
Then the camera's sealed.
Oh, good. Good, good, good.
Honestly, it's the least risked piece of equipment.
Okay, well, I was concerned about the other camera and then the computer. So I tried to limit...
Can you bring up the other camera?
No, I don't need it right now.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I'm doing a little bit of stuff, but I'm not going to be doing it for too much longer because I'm going to get back to sanding here in a second. I just wanted to get part of this set up because I think this is going to go here. Yeah. Okay, where are your arms, buddy? Where are your arms? Oh, is that your head? Whoa, you look so cool. Look at the face on that guy. Yeah. Look how cool that is. I don't know if this... Yeah, the Noctilus helmet a little bit. Like, not exactly, but kind of similar. Let's see. Oh, that's not his head, though. That's somebody else's head. Okay, well, so I need the other, this, I think it's this guy. Yep, this guy. Well, I can't wait to use that other, I wonder if that's the captain. He looks fucking awesome. Yeah, Twister was great. It was a lot of fun. And then on Sunday, I'll have you know, I filmed with Blamco. And I think you guys are going to really like the episode. So, ha. You know, I don't think she is, because I think she's out of town. Doing some other filming. So I don't think she's streaming this week. She should have made, I thought I saw her make a post about it on her pages. So you may want to go check and see. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. We filmed another episode. Actually, I think he filmed multiple. I was just in one of them. But we filmed another episode of Demon Eyes. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. I think you're really gonna like it. And I am literally going to say nothing else. But that was fun. I really enjoyed it. I always enjoy getting to film with Adam, Terry, Blamco, and all the cool cats that they know. One of the episodes will be going on his YouTube. The other one will be on his Patreon. I don't know which one's going where. He did not tell me. I really hope my episode that I'm in, like the episode I'm in, goes on YouTube, but I don't know what happened in the first game. So I think it really depends on like how good that one was versus how good the other game was, which is the one I was in, and which one they like more. But regardless of where it ends up, for those of you that watch it, I hope you enjoy it. Oh, thanks. I feel a little bad because I felt like in my first episode of Demon Eyes, I got really hung up on like why it was happening rather than trying to like, or just I'm not even really hung up on the why. I focused on just being confused. And I feel like I could have tried to figure out why I was not, like why I was getting the why I was still alive. It did not occur to me the actual reason why until it was over. And I was like, oh, I see. I see. But yeah, I really can't wait for you guys to see the next one. I don't know about that. All right, little orc. Hold your head on. Oh, I'm always terrified when I play Blood on the Clock Tower. Okay, let me explain something to you guys, okay? Adam and No Rolls Bard are darlings, okay? They keep inviting me to play Blood on the... Well, No Rolls Bard hasn't recently. But Adam keeps inviting me to come back on and play Blood on the Clock Tower with him, and up to a point, so had No Rolls Bard, right? And every single time that they did, I was both elated and absolutely fucking terrified out of my goddamn mind. Because despite their perception, and I feel like some audience perception, I have only played Blood on the Clock Tower the number of times you have seen me record with either of those groups playing Blood on the Clock Tower. I have never once played BOTC outside of playing with either Blamco or No Rolls Bard. Whereas I know that everybody else that plays in those groups that I film with are constantly playing the game outside of like those filming sessions. So they know the characters way better than I do. They know the scripts way better than I do. They can much more quickly than I can often put together like, oh, this role must be triggering. That's why this is occurring. I feel so dumb sometimes when I am filming with them because I'm like, I am not like that. I don't remember. There are so many roles, even within a script, even within a known like canon script of Blood on the Clock Tower, not any of the experimental stuff, but just like their normal scripts. There are so many roles in those scripts. I don't do that well with memorization like that. And so I tend to be fucking nervous as hell because I don't feel like I know what the hell I'm doing. And they keep lovingly just inviting me back on because I apparently am doing okay. But like, I genuinely often feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. So if I do look scared in any of the episodes, that's why, because I am genuinely probably shitting bricks like behind the scenes of going, I hope I'm doing this correctly. I hope I'm not making an ass of myself. I hope I'm not making this unfun for any of the people playing with me. Oh God, I hope I'm not being a problem. Oh, I hope my audio is recording correctly. I hope I'm gonna save all this like files for everybody correctly and get it all transferred to them. I'm basically thinking about so many other things while the game is going and just trying to make sure that I'm not fucking it up for other people because that's what I get really self-conscious of. Well, that's exactly it. The problem is I don't have groups that I can play with locally. And I just genuinely do not have time to just be on like BOTC's website and just finding rando games to get into. Whereas like the rest of them, like I'll go and do fancy cool live events with BOTC and all that stuff. I'm like, I want to do that one day. I would be terrified, honestly. If I had to do a live version, I think I actually would cry. No joke. Tears streaming down my face. Nervous as hell. But it should be good. Should be good. Oh, well, thanks. You're just saying that because you really like my content and you're a loyal fan. I actually know that you're being genuine. I just don't know how to take that kind of compliment, so please don't take me brushing it off a little bit as anything but just genuine thanks. I just don't know how to deal with you guys being nice to me. Please stop. I can't take it. All right, let's get this sucker into place. Lovely. My God, look at this big old honking gun. His harpoon! That just fell through a hole. All right. Oh, I should probably get some glue in the other place. There we go. Na na na. Na na na. I don't know. I haven't watched another Bond movie in a while, but for some reason the theme just kind of came into my brain. Aw, well, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are too sweet. Oh, no. No, no. Stop sliding. Little bitch. Oh, fuck. Don't put your fingers there. Angela, there's glue on that side. Oh my god, it's sticking. Ah. Oh, I did this horribly. I did this like an idiot. I'm an idiot. Chat, why did you let me do this? Oh my god, chat. Seriously. What were you thinking? What were you guys thinking? How could you? No, I'm kidding. It's not your fault. But I am fucking it up. Please stick. Please stick. Okay. Okay, you're in. Just hold there. Can I get the other arm in before this glue cures? Okay, that's better. Let's get that. Let's press his arms together. Sticky fingers! Oh no. No, because then my gloves will stick to my fingers and to the glue. I don't want to glue plastic or rubber to, I don't want to, latex? I don't want to glue latex to my fingers, no. You try not to think very often? That's fair. Yeah, how dare you guys? Gosh. Gosh. I'm just kidding, you all are wonderful. All right. Okay, I fixed it actually. You know what? Through the power of you, I fixed it. Congratulations, chat. This lad is going to remain separate from the thing. He also needs a little bit of gap filling around his arms. Ooh, especially this one. What is going on there? Yeah, I don't like how that shoulder looks specifically, but I'm gonna blame me and my bad prep work is what I'm gonna blame that on. So, ha. Oh yeah, no, this kit has been awesome. I love this kit. Here's the completed orc lad with his big ass harpoon. He's going whaling. He's going after that great white squig. Oh, I can literally have that. Oh, I can make a Moby Dick reference. How awesome will that be? Oh, okay. Go lay the. Oh. Okay, it was just my mold line remover. I wasn't sure what I had picked up slightly and knocked off. So I was very, very concerned. That was why I screamed awkwardly. I wish I could like crack these on my forehead like a badass. Okay. We've got, where does this actually go? Have they told me? Have they actually told me where this goes? Nope. Ah, okay, so I see. This is actually gonna go here. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it off and paint it separately. You are gonna go in the back. Okay, so you're this. Aha. Okay, yeah, we're gonna leave him off as well. And then this actually goes down here, I'm guessing. Oh, can I pick and choose? Wait, where do the sales go? What? Are they optional? Are these optional things? I think I might... No, oh! I just broke that off. Holy shit. Okay, it's fine. I do think I'll make that there. And I do think we'll put this at the front. Either that or it'll go in the back, but I think it's gonna go front. But I need to fix it now because I broke it like an idiot. Okay, let's move these guys before they fall. Oh, I did actually break it like an idiot. Okay. I broke the chain portion. Shit. It is meant to be a pirate ship, yes. It is meant to be a little, I mean, I'm sure Pirates of the Caribbean was a little bit of the inspiration. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna fix this before I bring my full attention back to you guys. I can't believe I broke the chain. That's so annoying. When am I having Adam back on? I have not specifically scheduled anything with Adam recently. That man is really busy. He has, I've got, oh my God, this is not sticking at all. There's something I'm doing with him in November as well, but it's gonna be also on his channel. But I would like to have him on again soon. I know that he recently got sent the newest, Unmatched game, and I would love to have a rematch with him. So I need to bring that up to him, but I haven't actually talked to him about it yet. And I don't think he watches my actual content, because I think we're both very busy. And I just don't expect him to actually watch my streams or anything like that. But no, it's not the Black Pearl specifically, but it's definitely meant to be very similar for sure. But it is meant to be a land boat. It's technically it's an alternate sculpt. Oh my God, why does this not want to stick? Why does this not want to stick? It's an alternate sculpt for a orc battle wagon. If you want to look up orc battle wagon, like the Games Workshop model, it's a pirate version of that, is the concept. Like, this does not want to hold at all. What the fuck? Why is this glue suddenly not sticking to this? Did I just use like way too much? And so it's not curing? I think that might have been it. Okay, just gonna set it off to the side and let it do its thing again. And in the meantime, I have 2 more orcs to build, and then this kit is technically done. So I'm just gonna do that real quick before we get to that sanding, because I might as well. And then I can say that I actually got an Orktober project complete in building my boat. Yeah, no touchy, exactly. Hello, Trashahala. It's been a while. You're in the middle of a move with the whole zoo? Oh my goodness. Well, good luck with your move. Sir, I have the next time that you have the ability to hang out and chat for a little bit, I have the cutest jumping spiders in my garden, and I have a praying mantis living in there too, and it makes me so happy. Graham, my day has been going pretty well, actually. I had a really busy weekend, but I used what downtime I did have available on Sunday and then all of Monday to basically chill. So I'm feeling pretty revitalized, and I've been having a great day getting projects worked on. I have been working a little bit on my props. We got them re-coated in some more wood filler so I can start sanding them again soon. And we'll be doing that in a little bit, actually, here shortly, probably for the last hour of the stream. But I want to try to get these last 2 orcs built for this ship, because then I can feel extra accomplished because I finished something. And I love feeling extra accomplished. It's like the best. Oh, I love your scars. Oh, how cool. So badass. Sorry, I'm just fawning over my orc here. Don't mind me. Getting all hot and bothered by his orky flesh. Don't mind me. Don't mind little old me. All right. This mold line is a bit offensive. Ooh, you have 5 jumping spiders? That's so cool. Yeah, I don't know how many total I have. I've seen like 2 or 3, I think. And I definitely think they're part of the same family, because I had one when I first set the garden up. And it went, like, it's been really cool. There's also a bunch of other bugs in there stuff too. I get a lot of butterflies in there because I have flowers in the garden, which is really awesome. But I love my mantises. Oh my God, I love mantises. So good. And I love the jumping spiders because they've been really helpful with the pests. So have the mantises. I've also had to buy ladybugs for the pests though too. The aphids. The aphids had to die. They were attacking my garden. But I have some fun plans for next year. And maybe I'll get even more bugs in there. Ooh, Graham, that sounds awesome. How's the, like, painting cockpits is, oh my God, cockpits is always so stressful to me because, like, does yours have a clear canopy? And I assume you don't have that attached right now. But like, oh my gosh. Attaching those after I painted it and making sure I get like a good hold without fogging up the clear just always stresses me out. That's why I don't actually do that many planes. Because I hate dealing with their canopies. Yeah, the ladybugs were super helpful. They in multiple occasions saved my pepper plants entirely from aphids. All on their little lonesome, and they are such powerhouses. I love them. I wish they stuck around longer. I wish they didn't just like peace out and be like, I'm flying away. But you know, it is what it is. 'Tis what it is. Ah, okay. Oh my God, there's some children just arrived home, I think. I hear them yelling. Much hurrahing. Use wood glue? Wait, does that work well? Does it dry clear enough and it doesn't fuck up? Like it's not too thick? Welcome back, Havman. See, I've used white glue before, got to the Zilla, but I feel like it doesn't hold. I feel like it always fucking pops back off. That's why I'm curious about this wood glue technique, because if that works better, wood glue fucking, that shit holds. I just didn't think it worked on anything but wood. Will it work on plastic to plastic? Really? So are you thinning it at all? Like, can you guys give me more details? Are you using raw, just like undiluted wood glue? Are you brushing it on in any capacity? Like, what are you doing? Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. I need to know. I'm desperate, guys. I need this, because honestly, that is something that has genuinely been holding me back a little bit on my scale models, is like I've limited myself a little bit because I don't like doing stuff with canopies, because I fucking don't feel like PVA, like normal white glue PVA, works for me at all. Oh, this printer is running like, not 24/7, but it's running pretty consistently. Like, we're definitely considering a second one. Wood glue is mostly just more concentrated white glue? Really? I would have thought that it was a different binding material or something. Just apply sparingly and it dries clear. Okay. Well, thank you guys. Genuinely, I wish I had like either researched that a little bit more or like brought up this issue prior, because frankly, I feel like you guys have just solved a huge thing holding me back from doing like any planes. Like I'm still not interested really in doing ships. I just think there's too many pieces. It's going to be too much of a pain in the ass. There's too much etched stuff to work with. But like planes, I think would be kind of cool to work with more. I needed something to deal with the canopies, and frankly, that's going to open up more cars too, because like I haven't glued on the clear canopy for my Kurogane 4x4 yet from my last scale model video, because I want to get the thing painted first. But when I got it painted, I was like, God, I don't know how well this is going to attach, because I really don't like the way that PVA glue works with it. I just don't feel like I've ever had that much success in the like multiple times that I've tried. I mean, it's entirely possible I'm just doing something really fucking wrong with it, but I don't know. That's just how I felt. And I'm so excited to try wood glue. Toothpick and then, okay. You know, that makes sense. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I thought wood glue and like white, like PVA glue were different. Hence why you can't just use PVA glue on your wood projects. Like, I feel like if PVA glue worked just as well or was similar, they'd just be like, just use PVA glue, but like double the quantity that you're using or something like that. Okay. Oops, little guy. Why are you loading a 110-pound anything by yourself onto somebody's trailer? Like, I'm not saying that, like, 110 pounds is, like, an insanely heavy amount, but, like, I feel like there's a reason things tell you to lift with two people. And anything like a Tractor Supply Company, I feel like should definitely be lifted with 2 people. Oh, by the way, Havman, I have to say that I have gotten so many compliments on that purple hat that you sent me. That like purple sun hat for the garden. I wear it all the time because it's a really nice large brimmed hat and it blocks the sun from my eyes and I have very light sensitive eyes. So being in like direct sunlight really hurts them. So like I wear it all the time and I have had so many compliments, like so many people being like, oh, I love your hat. Oh, I love your hat. Oh my God, I love your hat. Oh, your hat's so pretty. And I'm like, thank you. It was a gift. So thank you. I get tons and tons of compliments because of that thing. So very much appreciated, sir. And it also protects my eyeballs, which I also appreciate. What are you hanging on to, sir? What is this? What is this? What? Tis. Oh, it's on your back. Oh. Oh. Are you being shocked? What is going on? Are you casting? Oh, are you a weird boy? Well, be careful next time, sir. Please and thank you. Or I'll cry. That's my threat. And you don't want to make me cry, right? So, no. And that goes for all of you. Be safe. Be healthy, or I'll cry. That's my threat. It's because they're so pale. Like, apparently just, like, paler eyes sometimes are really, like, extra light sensitive. And I'm like, why was I cursed with green eyes? Why was I cursed with such green, pale eyes? Wah. It's actually fine. I love my eyes. It's one of my favorite features about myself. But it does cause me immense tearing if I go, like, I genuinely get blinded. Like, I will, if I don't go outside, if I go outside into the direct sunlight without sunglasses and a hat on, my eyes will start watering within, like, 2 minutes. It's stupid. Ooh, so the only ship I have, Graham, is I have a ship called the Vampire. Let me show it to you. The only scale model that I have that is a ship, and it's tiny because it is a 1/700th scale. Oh, I have it upside down. Hold on. It's this little guy. The Vampire. And you want to know why I picked it up? I'm gonna give you I just want you to look at it and then tell me why you think I picked this up. You got a new job. That's great, Dim. Well, sorry about the pay cut, but hey, at least it's better than your old job. Also, Kyojo, it's lovely to see you. But yeah, why do you guys think I bought this? It gives you migraines. I'm pointing at it. I'm pointing at it. Yes, you're absolutely right. It's because it's called the Vampire. I love vampires. I love anything that's called a vampire. So I was like, oh, there's a ship called the Vampire? That's cool. Also, I love that it's a Royal Australian ship. I just thought that was neat. It is a Navy destroyer. See? It's a Royal Australian Navy destroyer called the Vampire. And I liked that. I thought that was cool. Which is how I buy all of my scale models. I go, ooh, I think that looks cool, or I think that sounds cool. Or, ooh, that reminds me of this thing from an anime or other show that I like. Family connection, maybe? No. It's just because it's called the Vampire, and I really like... Yeah, you're right. I just saw the Nosferatu. Actually, no, I have not seen the new Nosferatu movie, because there's a new one, right? What was it a Guillermo oh my God, I butchered his name. I'm so sorry, Del Toro. Was it a Del Toro film? Because wasn't there a new one or something that just came out? I don't know why I took that off. I'm still doing sanding. Oh yeah, Tamiya does make great models as well. I mean, I've most of what I've built has been Tamiya kits. Okay, so well, my little guy with his hands raised so high because he's just ready to party. He doesn't care. He's good. That's right. That's what it was. It's the new Frankenstein. I was like, I know he's making a new version of a horror movie that's classic, but I can't remember now what it was. And for some reason, I was like, does that mean it's this one? I can't wait to see that, actually. I hope it's really good. I like his movies. Have you guys ever... Whoa, why do you have a big ol' ass hole in your elbow? What? Is that normal? I don't think it is. I think I'm gonna have to gap fill that. Look at the fucking hole in his elbow. I don't think that's supposed to be there. I think that's a resin bubble. Oh, is the remake of Nosferatu not that good? Who directed it? When did the OG Nosferatu come out? I actually don't remember. $1922? Damn. Well before my time. Or maybe not. Maybe I am in Nosferatu. I just thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Maybe it was a Nosferatu. It wasn't. I think it was a shadow. But maybe it was a vampire. It is Halloween season after all. Was it almost lost media? Did somebody like find the tapes randomly in their like garage or something? I feel like that happens way more often than you think. Come on, give me the last bit. These are so cool. My fingers are sticking to it. Oh no. Okay. And then he's got some booze. Oh. Oh my god, I dropped it. Thankfully, this is extremely durable resin. All right, Captain. Let's get you you're raising a toast. Wait, why did Bram Stoker like try to get the courts to have all of Nosferatu just because it was another vampire movie and he thought he had like the legal rights to vampire movies? Like, is that what the bullshit was? Because I will admit that sounds like absolute bullshit to me. Oh, really? The original Nosferatu is just Dracula word for word? Really? Why was... Original 1922 Nosferatu. But it's a silent movie. What do you mean it's word for word Dracula? Like do they use the text from Bram Stoker's Dracula on screen to narrate the silent film? I'm just looking like it's okay, so it is an unauthorized adaptation of Bram Stoker's 1897 novel Dracula. Okay. I actually did not know that. I did not know that the original Nosferatu film was just an unauthorized adaptation of Dracula. I guess it kind of makes sense, but I don't think I've ever seen... I'm not sure if I've seen the OG Nosferatu. I also really associate Nosferatu with like the archetype in Vampire the Masquerade, more so than the original like films and stuff. So I guess that's great. Also, DJ, I'm gonna call you DJ because I can't, I feel like I'm gonna butcher your name otherwise, and I apologize for that. Please don't be offended. But DJ, it's lovely to see you pop in. You're painting your RC car shell? Sick. Dude, that's awesome. Did you build your RC car like completely from scratch, or are you like building on top of an existing model? I've never done any RC car like building or modding or anything like that, but my old hobby store, the owner really loved RC racing. And there's a couple of tracks in my area that I've always been like kind of curious to go to, but I don't have a car to bring to it. So I would just be there as a like an observer. But it's always really, really cool. Well, if it's just the Dracula film done, like, retold and as Nosferatu, I mean, I've seen Dracula, so... Sell me on why I should see the original if it's just an unauthorized version of Bram Stoker's Dracula. I mean, other than, like, it's a classic film and, like, film history. That's an obvious reason. Oh my god, this dude's arms all have holes in them, look. Both his arms have holes in them. Well, I'll have to green stuff the heck out of that. However, we have these barrels, and then I have some cannonballs. And 2 sails that I don't know what I'm supposed to do with, because it doesn't really tell me. It just is like they exist. You can put them places. Am I just like reading this wrong? Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to put them. Oh well. Let me at least clip them out. I guess I'll figure it out at some point. I'll look up, like the painted version that Cromlech actually has on their website and see like where they put them. Cause they have little hooks, so I just don't know where those hooks go. Or little connection points. I just need to figure out where. Who? All right, sails are done. Barrels are clipped out. Our orcs are built. Okay. I think this bro will be up here, like, waving his hands all high, being like, oh my god! Enemies! Let me cast at them. Look how cool that is. So pleased. Da-da-da-da. That's not even all the pieces on it, but I think it's very neat. I'm gonna let things continue to dry. I probably shouldn't be handling the mast. It definitely needs to dry. And in the meantime, I'm gonna take a swig of water. I'm gonna go run inside and use the restroom one more time. I'm just gonna leave you here watching the printer. That's what I'm gonna do this time. I'm gonna mute myself, but I'm gonna leave you guys here. There shouldn't be anybody flickering the light. Are you guys seeing light flickering? Nice. If it's its own movie, then why did Bram Stoker get his butt hurt by it being made? No, I understand. I'm just being an asshole. I genuinely would love to watch it. I think that'd be really cool. Maybe at some point I'll have CC put it on since we can just get it on online. But I am going to... I'm going to go ahead and use the restroom real quick, and then we're going to get to sanding. Be right back, everybody. All right, we're back, and I brought in my 2 shoulder pieces. They're looking good. They're feeling dry. So I think we're gonna start at least sanding one of them for the rest of the time. Okay. I'm backing up. Away from the pooter. Well, yeah, I mean, that is literal. I mean, he's literally breaking copyright law. So I kind of get why she might have been pissed. I'd be pissed if somebody, like, used either mine or my, like, significant other's, like, property in their adaptation without my permission. Or without their permission. Whoever currently held the rights to be able to give permission for that kind of thing. I don't necessarily blame her for that. I'm glad that the movie has survived and, like, it didn't get destroyed. I definitely don't think works of art should be destroyed for such silly reasons, but I definitely think the proper channels should be gone through to be able to receive the rights for things like that. Is it public domain now, Nosferatu? Or Bram Stoker, I guess. Like the Dracula property. Thank you! We will see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Doing a little dusting outside real quick. All right. We're looking good so far. We're looking good. You knew Kong was. Later, Luke. Oh, wait. No, sorry. It wasn't Luke that was leaving. Later, DJ. I'm just far enough away that I'm actually, like, slightly squinting to read the text because it's so small. That's not too bad. Oh yeah, no, the lighting has been a lot better. It's also helped that I've had the door open today. Like the full garage door open. Which has been letting in a lot of natural light as well. But yeah, the overhead lights have been so nice. I'm very happy with it. Mine hasn't gotten quite like that degraded yet, but I imagine when I get older it will. Oh, you got LASIK? Nice. You got glasses when you were 15? I got mine when I was pretty young, too. I don't remember what grade I was in, but I was decently young. I think it was either middle school or high school when I got mine. You didn't glasses until you're 45, lucky. You started wearing glasses in 2nd grade? Yeah, I didn't have it quite in elementary school, but I was definitely... Yeah, I think it was... I don't know, I think it was like 10th grade maybe? 9th grade? I'm trying to remember where I was. But I genuinely don't. Is it 4:32? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go do another, like, pat of it to get the sawdust off. You're right, getting old ain't as cool as you think. Or is it? Okay. Hello.
Hello. Going.
I am working on the new one. This is the one that I just did for the first time.
Your poor pants.
I know. It's fine. That's why I wore these ones. These are my sacrificial see? My sacrificial pants. Obviously the Aquila doesn't feel anything yet, but
Yeah, that's it.
Nice. Are you getting hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, no, I need to still.
Okay.
I haven't done everything. However, I am at a decent pause portion.
If we might feel it.
I think we could do that. So I think what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the evening because I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry, and if I don't get food in me, I'm gonna get hangry.
Then she'll hurt me.
No, 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 no. No, no. But I do appreciate you guys all being here with me. I'm gonna dab my pants a little bit. Hey, that worked way great.
That worked really well, actually.
Just as planned. Okay, but genuinely, I had a great time today. It's Tuesday, right? Okay, I'm just trying to remember what day of the week it was. My weekend was so full that it kind of feels longer than I think it actually was. So I will
just wait to get past our dentist.
Yes, so there will not be a stream on Thursday, and if there is, it will be later in the evening. Because I have a dentist appointment in the morning, and then
I have one,
like an hour or so after.
11:30.
Yeah, and mine's at 10:30. So we probably won't be back home for a while. And depending on how tired we are, / how much they poke our teeth, I may not want to stream on Thursday. So don't count on one, but if I do one, it'll be later in the day. Otherwise, I will be back on Friday. We'll probably be
continuing work on the armor.
Yeah, we'll be continuing work on the armor. I did complete the ship, so
Great.
it's all together.
Maybe we'll get to the point that you actually start painting the like the plasma pistol.
I would love to. I actually would love to start doing some like painting as a little bit of a break from some of the sanding, just because I've been doing it for a little while.
Yep.
So yeah, maybe we'll start doing that, but we'll continue working on the props.
Empathize with the 5 first.
Yes, listen, I am. I very much am. Look, I'm very excited about it. It's been good and it's been coming along well. It's just time consuming. But the other thing I was going to say is this Saturday is going to be the big stream this week, because I will be having Shay over and we are going to be carving pumpkins. We might be like baking some easy to bake items, Halloween themed. But it's our Halloween celebration for the Safe for Work side. So if you guys want to see and hang out with us and see what pumpkins we end up carving and all of that, and just come chat with us in costume, of course, we will be dressed up. Then do so this Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific time or your regional equivalent. After that, the next stream will, of course, be on Tuesday. So I'll see you guys then. That'll be a normal hobby stream and all of that.
I think we'll kind of be back to normal starting next week.
Yeah, after this week, we should actually be back to normal for the most part. Fingers crossed. Things will hopefully not really slow down, but won't be quite as all over the place, because I feel like that's been our October. Things have just been all over the place.
Always is.
It really is. October is one of our busiest months, and I don't know why. I wish it would chill out so I could enjoy it more, because it's one of my favorite months, but I also feel like
because everyone's rushing around to get stuff done before the holidays.
That's probably true. But yes, this has been great. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. To everybody that was here in chat, thank you guys. You're awesome. If you are watching this video on demand, please do give us a like if you enjoyed the content, and subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, everybody, I have been Angela. Thank you so much for joining me. CC, thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit.
Bye, folks.
Goodbye, everybody. And see you next time. Bye.